Hey everyone, I'm Liz. Welcome to another episode of Plant One on Me, simple plant-based cooking. Today I am going to teach you how to make a really delicious corn coconut almond salad. It's really good for summer because it's a million degrees outside, and this is going to be nice. I am going to talk about what ingredients we're going to need to make it. First, we're going to need corn. I've taken most of it off except for one so I could show you that, but you're going to need 5 ears of corn, and this is 4 shucked already or trimmed off. One is, the next one is going to be sliced almonds, and we're going to go ahead and toast those. Some salt, some pepper, lime. This is some fresh thyme, and we're not going to use all of that, of course, but I'll show you that. Some coconut flakes, which we're also going to toast. Some red onion, and some vegan butter. I like Earth Balance, but you could use whatever vegan butter you like, or I guess you could omit it if you really wanted to, but anyhow, that's what you need. So it's pretty simple. There's not a whole lot of ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to take the corn off of this. This is already cooked, okay? So you could cook the corn any way you like to cook corn. So maybe you would boil it for 20 minutes. Maybe you would put it on your grill, which is really delicious, but I'm a little lazy, so I did not do it that way. I did it actually the laziest way possible, which is I kept the husk on, and then I put it in the microwave for 6 minutes. And then after 6 minutes, when it's not too hot to handle, I took the husk off and it was completely cooked. So that's what I do, just because I didn't want to do anything more than that today, which is fine. Anyhow, so here it is. You can see it's not real difficult to cut that corn off. This is a really cool thing if you don't have something like this. I got it from a cooking school that I once went to, but it's really good for scooping stuff up. Let's go ahead and go over there to the stove, and let's do that. So I just have a pan here that I'm going to put some vegan butter in. It's about 3 tablespoons of butter, okay? So that's what I have here, 3 tablespoons. And I'm going to put the corn in, and we'll just kind of let that start to melt, and then we'll mix it all together. And this should just be a minute, because like I said, the corn is cooked. We're just going to try to coat the corn with some vegan butter, and it's really just for flavor. If you wanted to skip this step, you could. So if you say, you know, you're opposed to vegan butter for some reason, then just skip it. That's totally fine. So this is going to, while this is doing its thing, I have this other pan here, and I'm going to turn this flame on as well, because what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 cup of almonds, and we're going to take 1 cup of coconut, and we're going to toast those, because it tastes really a lot better if you toast it. Again, you don't have to, but I think, you know, why make it if it's not going to taste good, right? So you want it to taste yummy. So, yeah, this is really almost done. 1 cup of almonds, 1 cup of coconut, done. And we're just going to toast these just for, I don't know, a few minutes. You know, and I'd say you'll start to smell the coconut and the almond, so that's kind of how you'll know that it's almost good. So the corn is really, I say, done. I'm going to shut it off. I'm shutting off the flame, and I'm just going to let it sit in there to stay warm for right now, and maybe keep cooking just a little bit, but really it's essentially done. And this would just be a couple of minutes. I would say you would know, because not only will you smell it, but the coconut will start to turn a little bit brown, and when it does that, just go ahead and shut it off, because then it's done. I'm going to go ahead and scoop this out and put it into the bowl. This is a really simple way to get this out of here. So, okay. made this recently for my family, and boy, it was a hit. It was gone. Okay, the corn is ready. This should be just about ready. Give it another 30 seconds or something. But I do smell it. I smell the coconut here, and I think it's just slightly turning brown. I see a little bit, so I think it's good. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this in to the corn. Okay, and let's go back over. I'm going to add like a 1/4 cup of onion, red onion. But if you didn't have red onion, use a different color. Use green, use white, whatever you like. Okay, and then some thyme. You know, you don't need a lot of thyme, just maybe, I would say 2 or 3 tablespoons. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off of here, just to, I have a little device that I probably should use, but I'm just going to do it like this, because probably a lot of you wouldn't have that device, so this would be more along the lines of how you would be doing it. So here we go. Just cut up a little bit of thyme, and then sprinkle that around, and a little bit of salt. How much? I don't know, a pinch. If you like things salty, maybe 2 pinches. And some pepper, a pinch or 2, and some lime. So here's the lime. If you don't have one of these, I highly suggest you get one. It's a lime squeezer, and it just makes life easier. So you just press like that, and you have lime juice. And one more. So just a whole lime. If you prefer lemon, that's okay. Any citrus would work in this. And guess what? It's done. And you could serve it warm. You could serve it at room temperature. Last time when I served it cold, just because I made it in advance, you know, so I served it cold. But it's really nice. You could bring it, you know, for a potluck or a cookout or something, and people will be impressed. And I bet you they will ask you for the recipe, and you know, you could tell them it's really complicated or something. Or you could send them this video so they could see it. So here it is, corn coconut almond salad. So I hope you love it. Give it a try. Let me know what you think, and happy cooking.